Obviously, it was a reality check for me, knowing that I can't take things for granted, and Coach Shaw wanted me just to take a step back and just kind of overlook things and just trying to get better. And I felt like it helped me out a lot, knowing that I need to work that much harder. And just because we won tonight, obviously it feels great, but we're gonna enjoy this win tonight. But come Monday, it's San Diego State, and it's got to take a great week of preparation, and we'll be ready. I feel like I felt good all season, but tonight I felt like I felt really good. Knowing that the guys around me are making big time plays. It helps my job a lot better. Also like Quinton Pedroza, having a big guy like that on offense, and our offensive lineman did a great job this week of just preparing, and also tonight it'll just give me time to deliver the ball, and that's what happened tonight.
I can talk about that play right at the end of the third quarter. You get popped right when you unleash it. A little bit about how it all went down. Right when you let it go, I mean, that thing is floating right when you get it.
They brought a pressure. It was third down. I think it was third down, I believe. And I knew I was gonna get hit, and I told myself, just stay in there and take that hit. I'd rather take the hit and make a big time play than trying to avoid it. I knew it was gonna hurt. It's football, but you take hits. But like I said, Quinton came up and I had a big time play, and it worked out. It all worked out well.
Did you think that thing had enough air under it that you could get to it?
I mean, it was a good ball. I mean, he got hit, and it still made it to me. I adjusted a little bit, and I just made the play on the ball, and I just made a play.
When you look at this team, I mean, when you guys had a big offensive explosion, are you looking at this like, this is what this team is, this is what we've always thought we could do all year long, this offense could do, we can score touchdowns?
Well, yeah, I'm just looking at it like all of our hard work is paying off since camp. I've been telling these boys we have a very explosive offense when we just stay poised and we just get things done like the way they're supposed to do. Like our coaches always say, just do your 111th. And I think tonight, for the majority, we did our 111th.
Like after the game, going into the tunnel and everything, it almost seemed like it was more of a relief than just joy in the victory. Do you feel that there's pressure on you and now it's kind of gone?
I mean, it's slightly a relief because, like I said, countless time into this game, and we just finally get what we deserve and what we've always been working for, and it's just a start. 1-0 Mountain West, and we're gonna just keep it rolling.
Ikaika, was this one of the first instances in the second half where you felt the offense was finally in a rhythm this season?
Yeah, I definitely agree with you on that. That just coming off the first half, I felt like we played well, but also coming in the second half, we were just kind of guns blazing. Just everyone was firing and everyone was just doing their job. Like Quinton says, Coach Demo in our specialty meetings every morning, he preaches just do your 111, do your job, and trust the guy next to you that he'll do the same. And that's what happens tonight. It kind of shows everyone that when the whole team plays as a unit, we can be a team to be reckoned with. And the defense been playing lights out for the past 4 or 5 weeks. And we knew that this game, it was our turn, the offense, to have their back. And that's something that we can build on and that we'll continue to do throughout the season.
Did you notice a different O-line this time around?
Oh, no, I felt like we've had a great O-line all season. Those guys up front, they'll break their backs for us. They'll do anything for us. And I'm just humbled to have those guys up there doing that. They never complain. They work hard. And I'm proud to call them my O-line. And they'll continue to do that, their job all season.
Trayvon, what are the coaches telling you going into the second half? I mean, limiting them to 7 3-and-outs. I mean, it didn't even seem that they were able to move the ball. What was the speech like?
Well, Coach Kloon always preaches, just do your 111, like Ikaika said. But before the game, the day before the game, Coach Kloon had presented a presentation for us, and he just went through each game saying, we had to learn from this, learn from that. And the one thing we learned from last game was, watching Rice defense, they just kept fighting, kept giving their offense opportunities, to capitalize. And that's what I was saying on the field. Every time, there was a sudden change, I ran onto the field and told our offense, just keep your heads up. We're gonna pull through for y'all. We're gonna keep giving you opportunities. That's what they did. They capitalized.
They made some big plays. The turnovers really turned this thing around. So this is what this team needed. We gotta come up with a play to set this offense up.
Yeah. Back to doing our 111 on those 2 interceptions. I did that, but I don't really take too much credit for it because our O-line, I'm not our O-line, our defensive line, our linebackers got pressure on the quarterback, and in the first one, he just threw the ball out. So I did my job, and they did theirs, and came out with a good outcome.
I know you guys take pride. You don't like to give up points, so take a lot of pride in that. You can't give up.
Yeah, that's one of our goals each and every week. Our maximum points we can give up is 21, and that's what we did tonight. And there was their defense actually scored, but we try not to let that affect us.
Okay, so given everything that's happened with Coach Chow's personal life, this past week, did it feel extra special to win tonight for him?
Oh, absolutely. Coach Chow's going through a lot right now. A lot of people get caught up in playing football, and this is just a game. A lot of people have to deal with real life situations, and that's what Coach Chow is dealing with. And to be honest with you, I have utmost respect for Coach Chow. Knowing that his wife is in the hospital right now, but he's over here with his second family. And like I said, I'm grateful for a coach like that, and it shows and proves to everyone, no matter what they say, that he does care about us no matter what. And we'll continue to fight for him. And this win was definitely for him and also his family. And we'll definitely continue to pray for his wife, and just hope for that everything will be all right.
Ikaika, you were very accurate tonight. Did watching the first half help in that at all? Do you think?
Yeah, it definitely helped me to know what their coverage is, what they're running, and what I can expect on like first downs or third downs and third and longs. It definitely made me feel comfortable when I walked in there because I knew what was going on. And Taylor and Jeremy, they do a great job of just helping me out, supporting me and letting me know what kind of defense we're running and what to expect.
And obviously, you guys always are. Even if you're told you're not starting, you're ready to go right away.
Oh, absolutely. Just because I wasn't starting tonight, Coach Chow always told me just to be ready because it takes one play for me to go in there. Just because I'm not starting doesn't mean that I don't prepare. Because a lot of guys, just because you're the second guy, you got to prepare like you're the starter. Because you're just one play away from going in, and that was my mindset this week of just working hard and battling with the twos, and I'm just happy with the way things turned out tonight.
Were you down at all when you were first told that you weren't going to start, or did you have to pick yourself up? Did your teammates pick you up?
Well, yeah, honestly, anytime someone says that you're not going to be playing or you're not going to be starting and stuff, it's a little disappointment. But at the same time, Coach Chow, he's smart, and Jordan, they know what they're doing, and they feel that was best for the team. And if they feel that's best for the team, then I'm all for it. I'm not an I guy. I'm a team guy. And if that's what's going to be successful, then that it was. But I just had to come in on Wednesday and just work and just battle through it.
Given how the first 5 weeks of the season played out, do you guys imagine you'd see yourselves at the top of the Mountain West this time around?
Oh, absolutely. There's, we don't ever, come into a game thinking that we're not good enough. We have confidence that we can get it done. Obviously we struggled the past couple of years, but what helped us in those past couple of years is that we learned, what we need to do better at. And tonight was just a showing of what we can do, and I promise you that we'll continue to play that way.
Next man up is a cliche. It barely even works most of the times, but today it worked across the board for everybody. You guys really brought in the game. Is that a physical thing for preparation, or is that more of a mental thing to be able to coming off the bench and succeed?
I think it's more of a mental thing. A lot of people say, the next man up is, it is kind of a cliche, but I feel like, you just always have to be ready no matter what. At any time, something can go wrong, and your name's gonna get called. So I just got to perform well, and I felt like, we did a great job of doing that tonight, and I'm just proud of the way the guys fought.
There was a point at the end of the third quarter where the defense took a lot more energy. It was very noticeable. What do you attribute that?
Well, going into the third quarter, man, we just know that the game was on our backs, and our offense scored, so the game was real tight, and we just had to play the way we were supposed to play.